Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Kenyans, hamtaamini hata kidogo. We thought like ilikuwa kitu rahisi. Now, when the Environment Chief Officer of Nairobi County alikuwa live TikTok pale Nairobi CBD wakati cleaning ilikuwa inafanyika, kuna street child mmoja amekuja akaconfess kwamba kulikuwa na 32 bodies ilipelekwa pale City Mortuary, na hii 32 bodies is like connected with the story of the Quickmart OTC. Now I want you to listen to this street boy, then we continue.
Kwa zimekufa, ukipeleka Mortuary.
Nani alikuwa? Wao alipeleka wapi?
Unapeleka Mortuary. Walikufa wakuwa 32.
Wale wana.
Now, when you listen to this street boy, wakati Musiri alikuwa live TikTok, na ndo maana tuka record hii video, yani tuka screen record tukapata hii video. Wewe ukiangalia huyu street boy anaweza kuwa anadanganya, kwa sababu hii watu hawakwangi fala, au ma street boys hawakwangi fala. Vitu yenye umeona na macho watasema. And in fact, I'm fearing that this boy wanaweza interfere na yeye. Kuna kitu nilikuwa naangalia, hii story ya OTC Quickmart. Ukiangalia Kipchumba Murkomen kuja kutuambia ati wale walienda kuloot Quickmart, ati waliiba vitu, ati wakaacha ID zao nyuma. Na hizo ID nimehesabu is almost 30 something. Is it possible mtu kuja kuiba alafu anaacha ID yake nyuma? Now I want you to listen to also someone here called Professor Ogolla, who also visited that scene that day and today, and his confirmation is mind-boggling. Kenyans, you'll not believe that now. Yes, people were not shot there, they were not shot there, na kuna damu ilikuwa pale. So Ogolla is revealing kwamba wale walikufa pale kwa sababu ile supermarket haikuwa na ile hewa inaweza ingia, na tear gas ile rushwa hapo ndani. Tear gas kadhaa, si moja, na kupiga huko ndani, watu walikuwa huko ndani. Nasikia hiyo hewa ilifanya wengine walisuffocate na wakakufa hapo ndani. Could it be real that we are having some individuals in City Mortuary walikufa kwa hiyo scenario kulingana na hiyo street boy anasema? I want you to listen to Professor Ogolla, but before we listen to him, ensure you like the video. And like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
Professor Fred Ogolla, one of the commissioners for People's Restorative Justice Commission. Yesterday was an eyewitness to what happens inside Quickmart OTC supermarket. I went right inside. The policemen were all over the place. They were not allowing people to access the area, but even walk in that street nearby. We ate a lot of tear gas, but with a lot of resilience, I managed to get up to inside the supermarket. I also managed to talk to some eyewitnesses who observed the thing that happened between 4 p.m. on 25th up to very end yesterday, and they had a narrative they gave me. When I went to the supermarket, that narrative was confirmed. Now this is the thing. When I arrived at the supermarket, I found that all the goods were more or less all intact. The sugar, coffee, ungangano, name it, all the properties which were there were all more or less intact. There could also be electronic things which were there, which were not taken. I even went inside the manager's office, nothing was taken. And you hope that normally when people are looting, the easiest thing to loot is money. The manager's office was never broken into, nothing was taken. Even his computers were intact. He was even able to take the photos of those things. But I saw later that news came out that there was nobody in the supermarket, from Citizen, NTV, TV47 and the rest. I want to tell Kenyans that the story which is being told in the media currently is not true. This is what you need to believe. From the eyewitness report, people broke into the supermarket and entered, and he gives the number to be approximately 50 people, if not more. And after that, what followed was that the policemen tear gassed the place seriously. So there's a lot of tear gas that entered the supermarket. Unfortunately, that supermarket has very poor ventilation. And I'm sure you can go look at the walls, just look at the walls yourself. There's not even poor, there was no ventilation because the supermarket was locked by that time. That means that these people must have been suffocated by tear gas and died. When the policemen discovered that the tear gas in the supermarket when people are inside without ventilation was dangerous and the people are dead, then they came up now. Murkomen went on site, the policemen cordoned the area so that they can remove the bodies is when they allowed the media to go in. Why didn't the policemen allow the media to go inside with them at the same time? Why was the media entering the place around 6 p.m.? When they knew very well in the morning, when Murkomen was there are bodies inside there. So don't believe that story at all. Secondly, we do not want photos taken by the media after the event. We want CCTV footage coverage from 25th, 4 p.m. until 26th, 6 p.m. uninterrupted, because the same way they deceived us that Ojwang hit his head on the wall and then could not give us the CCTV footages. It is when we got the CCTV footage of Mbagathi Hospital that the truth came. So that's where we stand. As far as I'm concerned, I'm asking Kenyans, if you left with anybody going for Mandamano, check whether your neighbor is there. Is there any missing people? Once we know there are missing people, the fact that I was told before I went inside, I didn't see any blood spots, so no one was shot inside the supermarket and died there. Also, the story that people were killed outside and brought inside the supermarket does not add up because there was no spot of blood inside the supermarket. The only likely theory and the only likely fact could be that people died of suffocation from gas, tear gas thrown by the police, because there was no ventilation. So that's the truth. Now, the second thing I want to talk about.
After listening to Professor Ogola, yani najiuliza swali kadhaa. Don't trust this government. I remember analyzing video yesterday here. According to what I saw, hakuna mtu alipigwa risasi akakufa pale. Na nikawaambia, hakuna vile serikali wangepiga au risasi kwa sababu ni watu yao walituma pale. Ni watu yao. Igunzi wanatembea kuzurura. Hakuna jenzi anatoka manyumbani kwa na intention ya kuiba. Hakuna. And that is why at the moment jenzis wana feelingi kwamba ground ni kumoto na gunzi wame-infiltrate their demonstration. Huwa wanarudi manyumbani. Kama ile wakati before hii demonstration 20 uliona gunzi walitambea Nairobi mzima. You know? So for me, I'm asking myself, could it be true as per the confession of the street boy? Na imagine wakati anasema hivyo, wanatoa kamera haraka haraka. And I can tell you, these street boys huwa wadanganyi. Na wanakuanga usiku na mchana kwa streets. Na wanaona chochote kinafanyika. Wanaweza kaa ni kama hawajielewi lakini wanaona. A street boy cannot come out and confirm and say a lie. Wameona, in fact, maybe wanalipwa, wao ndo wanabebana hizo mwili. It is so shocking. It is so shocking when I saw the boy confessing. Huyo kijana aprotektiwe. Because I know the wrath of the government. They might come out and say, oh, wewe ndo unaleta secrets hapa. You know? What do you think, Kenyans? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.